I hit record a little too early. Sorry, I was finishing my move and... Alright, let's play some Rainbow. Next gym day is Thursday, but I'm gonna do my day on Wednesday. I hit a surge. I ran in from Fuchsia, so I'm exhausted. Where am I? Oh, right. I forgot. So, we were doing the Team Rocket base, and this guy wants to fight me, and Momiji can power drain 4 times to win. So, we didn't get the lift key, but I checked out a lot of bonus, so we'll be fine. Chat, let me tell you a story. Did you know that your gains increase significantly when you have support? This is a scientific fact. Now, if you have somebody hyping your ass up, you can lift much higher than you normally can. Scientifically proven. Why? I don't know. Just, that's how it is. I couldn't tell you. Do you want me to tell you? You want me to do the research myself? But it's true. When you got someone hyping you up to make that last push, it helps. So what do you do when you work out alone and you don't have that person? You have to be your own hype man. But what if you can't be your own hype man? Well, that's when you project your hype man into inanimate objects. That's right. You know what I did, chat? You know what I did? You can call this whatever you want, because at the end of the day, it benefited me much more than it would have if I didn't. But after the first couple runs of my sets, I was getting tired. I was getting sweaty because it's really hot in here. I picked up my Ruma, and I placed her in front of me. And I looked at her, and she looked at me. And that's all I needed. That's all I needed. And then my guy, we were pushing. Alright, I don't want to fight you if I don't have to. You are a bitch! How'd you do that? I waited at everything! Great. Now we gotta do all this. I tried to get around her. Whatever. Yeah, it's magnificent. Just stare at a fumo. Fumo will stare directly at you with a big stupid smile on their face. And then you remember what it is you're there for. What are you lifting for in the first place? For the fumos, of course. Think of how many fumos you can pick up with big ol' arms. The answer is about as much as you could with weak ol' arms, because it's not about weight for these little fuckers, it's about quantity. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Well, I've said this before, but whatever gets you moving, I can't consider a bad thing. Well, with some restriction may apply. See in store for details. My only Fumo just frowns at me, it won't help. Then impress her until she smiles. And then when she smiles, you can be like, hmm? And then she'll go back to frowning. And you'll have a little moment. You'll have a little moment. Just make her do the goo-boo. Alright, yeah, so we're down here now. And we went in there for the item storage room, so now this is the next destination, is this way. Sorry, this way. Fumos aren't really posable. Okay, so you're objective, and I can't get around you. Yeah, okay. Stop meddling Team Rocket's affairs, or else. Oh, Nore! Miji, you're dying. Would you stop dying? That's fine. It's only a normal one. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's actually quite bad. I've seen this before, though. You have light. Yeah, you can heal off it. We'll do that. Okay. Fumo support and push-ups. Well, listen. Listen, there's a certain degree of abnormality that you need to accept. There's a certain degree of abnormality you need to accept to really get the most out of something like this. And I think that's very important to note. Because if you're not willing, then it's not going to do anything for you. It's going to make you feel like a fool, but you can't feel like a fool. But that's why you do it alone. Light of origin doesn't matter. That Noriyoko could have killed me. She chose not to, and I don't know why. But I won't complain. Well, you're light, so I'll just reprimand your stupid priority. But I hit my quota. I hit it. Still got a weird feeling in my arm though. Couldn't tell you what it is. Sneak attack, it's fine. I just need to be careful when I bring my arm back. I mostly feel it now when I do lat raises. And overhead press, but if I slow it down, I don't really feel it as much. I just don't know what it is. Haven't been able to figure that out yet. No, not forearm. Upper arm. Near the delt. Left delt only. It's just whenever I do a motion that involves bringing my arm up, I can feel it when I get to the top of the, like the apex of it. So I need to take it really slow. But it's only my left arm that does it. And I thought it was delts, and I've been stretching my delts. She said it's rude to see ghosts without their consent. Okay. I do have at least one Moria Shinsho. I would be wise to what I'm using in here. Okay. Gotta stock up on better, more healing items. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is. I do stretch now, so that does help. It helps a lot, but there's something going on in my left arm that I'm not quite understanding. Warehouse 2, remember to not take anything with approval of your supervisors. The elevator doesn't work. Where's the lift key? Quickest way to the elevator. I might have been able to actually just get out of here safely, but I'm gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to fight 2 rocket admins in the way of the boss's door. Just thinking the best course of action here. Let me chart a course. If I can chart a course to the elevator that's like risk-free, I'll do that. I'll go and heal. Oh. Well, I saw you were nether, so I can't break shot. That's fine. Oh, it's Ancient Power. Or I guess Ominous Wind in this case. She's dead now. See, I'm still feeling great. I'm still here doing it. However, nobody else does. You know, like when you run a journey, You run the journey and then you look behind you and you're the only one who's still running. Everybody you were running with has stopped. And it's just like, well, this is my life. People give up too easily. They don't want it bad enough. Let me tell you how badly I want it. More than you could imagine. You got the lift key in here or what? There we go. I want it badly. I know why I want it though. I have a reason. My reason is too strong. It's too strong to give up. What is a streamer? Asked nobody. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Okay, so elevator. Getting out of here through that elevator. Okay, I've already left at this point, but we'll do this. I will chart my course. Reasons, reasons, and more reasons. Everybody must find their own reason. Then you actually have to do it and stick with it, instead of giving up. Now chat, you ever wonder, why do we give up so easily? What is it about doing things that makes it so easy for us to want to give up? Is it because it's hard? Is it because we think about how none of it's worth it? Why do we do it? Have you ever really thought of it? You ever thought about why you can and can't do certain things? A lack of quick visible progress. Now that's a big one, for sure. I agree with that one. I think that's one that keeps a lot of people down from doing things. I think a lot of people assume that they're only able to do what they were like taught to do at a young age, and branching out after a certain point in your life is just impossible. Forgot to buy healing items, which I probably need. I hate to do this, but I think I need healing items. There's a bit of a gauntlet I'm gonna have to fight here, so we're gonna have to go and deal with that. But the real question is, chat, have you ever thought about what it is that keeps you from doing something that you wanted? Have you ever thought about yourself in this situation? Have you ever thought about wanting to do something and then just never doing it because reasons? What stops you from acting unwise, as they say? Revives are good. Full heals are good. It's full restores and max potions. Who sells? Which one of you fuckers sells the easy stuff? Lacking interest? That's not a good answer, because I just asked you what's stopping you from doing something you want to do. And if you lack interest, then you didn't want to do it. That's the TM corner. No, why don't any of you just sell super potions? Fuck. No motivation. Now, the interesting thing about that one, for me, I think I need to run back to Lavender to buy some stuff. Celadon's not to sell super potions. The interesting one about that for me is I've learned that motivation kind of be damned sometimes. I know I talked about that before. The whole, like, sometimes it's not about whether or not you're motivated to do it. You just have to do it if you really want to do it. If you feel like you're up to, you can do it, that's great. If you don't, then you just have to suck it up and do it, because you got to do it to get better at it. Difficult to start doing something of your own volition. And that's the crazy part, because it's hard to get started on your own, but ultimately, if you want to do something, you have to do it for yourself first and foremost, right? There we go. There we go. Now streamer is equipped with cash. It's good to have a helping hand, but for the most part, it should be a cooperative thing, not a dependency thing, right? If you're doing something with someone, you should both be wanting a similar thing for themselves, but they work together. That's jolly cooperation, right? But you're not doing it for, you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. You just have coinciding interests. So sitting does almost nothing for me mentally. Damn. Well, that is unfortunate. I don't have anything to say about that one. Some people just feel really, they feel really ratified, really great when they accomplish something new. I'm not trying to be a psych evaluator here or anything like that. Yo, I almost got away from her. I walked towards her. Alright, now we click armor pierce. Hoorah! Break shot. It's just something to think about, I suppose. People have different reasons for different things. It's interesting. The world is so varied in that regard, wouldn't you say? There are some people who take great interest in certain things that I myself consider absolute waste of time. That doesn't mean what they're doing isn't interesting. It just means that me, as me, and me only, don't think it's interesting myself. Could you imagine being a geologist, chat? Do you imagine being a geologist? I can't. That sounds really boring. Rocks upon rocks and more rocks. I'm cheesing you this time, motherfucker. Bro. Turn around! What are you doing? Sucker. God damn it! I don't understand this spinner AI at all. Okay. I'm not fighting her. Nope, go fuck yourself. I'm going around you. Why would I want to make a rock explode? Alright, we did it. Wait, that's floor 4. One's floor 2. That's where I just was it not? Whatever. B4. Bahabagra. No, I'm not giving her the fight. I've given her enough of the fight. Oh, here we go. Yep. They're in an amazing spot. Alright, Miji. Suck the life out of them. Huh, you're the one on the blacklist. You try to keep me out? What are you doing? I'm fed up with this world. Very good. Oh man, I could use a bit of a nap. This happens all the time. I'll make it though. One's a ghost again. Twister's fine. She's gonna hit me a bunch and take a bunch of chip damage. You ever see the interaction where Mousehold uses Population Bomb on a Pokemon with rough skin? Have you ever seen that? It's very funny. Population Bomb can hit up to 10 times. Each individual hit activates rough skin. And by doing that, you always get the rough skin text. Just look at the showdown text as it goes. It's like up to the... It's like the Star Wars deal. The Star Wars scroll up with just Mousehold Garchomp exchange. Very funny. Very classy. I think that might be the longest text description of a turn you can get. Mousehold's a funny character. Can't protect the boss like that. Because the thing is, Mousehold isn't necessarily good, but it's also not that bad either. And Population Bomb is a really, really silly move. It's just two little rats. And then they evolve and they have child. They have 2 children, except sometimes they only have 1 child. And then they throw their kids at you, and it does damage. It's like almost tragic. Rising Sun, it's a fire type move, so I'm dead. Alright. Do I have Earth? I don't even know. I have Spiked Stones, but I don't even know if you're the right type for that. Ow. Oh, goody. Goodbye, Reimu. I made the wrong call. What do I even do here? That's fine. Alright, that's fine. Power Drain. Saves me a potion. Just gotta bring Miji and Reimu back from the dead. Boss, I'm sorry I failed you. My Emperor! Reimu brought herself back through sheer grit and determination. I'm gonna give her some jelly. Here you go. Eat some jelly. And Miji needs some more, I did in fact get fucked up by a fire type move that I wasn't expecting. No one else had them. Alright, who's the boss? Of course it's you. Hey boss. Hey boss. Good. So we finally meet, Jun, right? I have received many complaints from our members about you, and now you even attacked our secret base. I see why they did not like meeting you. I wonder, though, how did you gain access to this place? No, do not answer. I think I know. Now, you are quite amusing, but I'm afraid this will be the last time you cause problems for Team Rocket. I will have to make sure of it. Rocket Boss Mima. Okay. Click power drain. And win the game. I can't let you live. Your adventuring days are coming to an end. Man, they really, Shadow threatened to kill Sonic. Eggman straight up tried to kill Sonic. That's kind of fucked up, huh? He trapped him in a capsule and launched him onto the Earth. Like, damn. Mima! This... Bye, Mima. Stalk and murder. It's another move. I'm fine. Your defense form. Eggman be doing a lot of attempted murder. I don't know. I don't know if he really did it that much in later games, but he did he did threaten to kill Amy if Sonic didn't come up to like the main colony room, right? And then he came up and then he blocked him in a capsule. And Tail was like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that that's what that did, but I also feel like I could have known that's exactly what that move did, because why wouldn't it? Well, this is a bit of a problem, because he's just gonna keep doing this until eventually one of us dies, and it looks like it's my turn to die. Alright, let's see you stalk and murder this. Explode! Why are you faster than me? Your defense form, Mima. That doesn't even make any sense. How is defense Mima faster than me? Whatever, she's dead now. Oh, you're weak to steel. That's great. Alice will be just fine. Don't you think that's a little too much damage? She's gonna kill me with another one. Goodbye, Alice. There's an easy way out of this, actually. Yeah. You'll die before me, even if you hit all 5. Goodbye. She is undefeatable. Unlike the rest of my team, who is very defeatable. No big dealio. Ha! Ha 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 ha! That was the most fun I've had in a while. I see that you raise your puppets with utmost care. Take this. Give me the scope. Adults should reward good behavior, right? After all, you're still merely a child. You would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time, but don't think the Team Rocket will forget you. Expect us to ruin your journey. Why, though? There's nothing in her seat. I'm the boss now, though. Alright, everybody left. Right? That means the guy who's usually blocking floor 1 is gone. Right? Yeah, he is. Job's done. Team Rocket, you are all under arrest. Jun, is that you? Did you see any Team Rocket members here? There's no place to talk. Follow me. Why are we... You took me very far. I see. So you routed them out of their base. That's quite impressive. But that is suboptimal. I came here as soon as our agents learned about this place. We hope to catch some important members, but that'll have to wait. You see, we don't know the identity of their leader. Jun, I know you want to do your part, but please leave everything to the International Police and I next time. Actually, no, they know you now. Considering the threats the person you fought gave you, Team Rocket will try to impede your journey from now on. You have higher chances of running into them than us. Besides, we have good reasons to believe they'll have a grasp onto the gym challenge, although we don't know to what extent. We will send someone to tail you, that way we'll be able to learn more. Oh, before I forget, this is a gift from Lady Yukari. Fly! This is a gap map that will allow you to travel any place you've already visited. Lady Yukari gives one to each of her proteges. With that, I shall take my leave. Chen went to Fuchsia, so go talk to her if anything comes up. Ask me, I'll wait for you at the Indigo Plateau. Okay, bye! Byron! And now I can disappear. What should I just do? Hey, as long as it goes where I can use it. Wow. Look at that map, boys. We're heading to, yeah, we're heading to Lavender Tower. I like how chat has now become split between which emote they use for waving. Alright, everything seems fine to me. Echo Flower. I don't even know where half of this shit's coming from, to be honest with you. It's just appearing in my party, I'm just dealing with it. The Great War. Well, one guy gets really angry about it. Just him. But the Yuka Wave emote is so good, because there's just so much energy in it. Alright, here we are. Yoshka. I mean, I guess. Pokeballs. Oh? I don't know. I don't like naming names, you know? I don't like calling people out live on stream. That's bad business. Don't you know? There's a rule that I have to follow that says that I'm not allowed to say anything because people watch me. Like, I'm not allowed to say anything. However, because nobody watches you, you're allowed to say whatever you want to me, and you're free of all repercussions. That's how that works. People sure love to defend themselves like that when they really get the chance. Oh, Jud, how's your puppet book coming? I already filled up for 70. What about you? Lagging behind? Those eyes, could it be you want to fight? No. No, okay. You know, you're not much of a fighter either. We should leave that to Renko. With that said, take this. Cute. It's the key to my room. I'm keeping notes on puppets I found in each route, so it might be useful. Some puppets are hard to find. Speaking of, I think I caught every puppet in this tower. Unless I missed one, there are 9 kinds here. Do you think you can steal them all? Well, while you do, I'll search in other places. See ya. Coward ending unlocked. Come on, bro. It's just a prank. It was just a prank. I was gonna fight her. Could it be you want to fight? Alright then, here I come. Ramilia. Where did you get that? 38? I'm gonna crush you! Oh my god! YouTube commenters telling the streamer to shut up so they can watch the gameplay. That one's crazy. I don't even understand how that one works. Sakuya. It's normal form Sakuya. She's like Bianca to an extent. No, but like that's really a thing, chat, that some people seem to believe that like if you have a following, you're supposed to uphold a certain standard for yourself and others, and you're not allowed to say things because people will hear what you say, and people are devoid of free think, so they'll just parrot what you say. So you need to be careful about what you say. So if I say that I don't like a character, that's bad, because it means other people will be like, damn, character bad, and nobody will form their own opinion, and then I'll get in trouble. But it's okay, you can shit on my favorite character, no matter what. You can say how bad my favorite character is all you want, because you don't have an audience, so it's fine. But if I shit on your favorite character, oh, I should probably pay very close attention to myself. I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Come on, people are gonna start parroting it. Yeah, this is the fun I get to live. Or I guess I should say had to live. I don't live it anymore. At least not anywhere I can see it. Streamer, that's a fire type. Why are you staying in on it? Well, it's because I assumed that I would be, things would go differently. That's why. That's all. Not my greatest play, but it's okay. Aki kaboom. I have too much influence. The popularity proves it. No, but isn't that such an interesting concept? The fact that I'm not allowed to have my own opinions on characters because of what other people will think if I voice them. But it's okay for you to shit on things I like because people don't watch you. It's an amazing double standard here that I don't understand. I didn't mean to be this over-leveled for this, by the way. Well, that was expected. More of a researcher than a fighter. With that said, take this. Thank you. Alright, that's good. There's 9 in this tower, so I found Yoshika. Sega, that's 2. You were supposed to go see the spooky ghost, but you were too scared. Bro, have you ever played Pokemon before? Once you play Pokemon once, you understand that you need the Silph Scope to even progress Lavender Tower, so you do that later. Like, is bruh Circe? Is he Circe right now? Why climb the tower when you know you have to go back down anyway and come up later with the scope? But then it's like the level here is definitely indicative of, hey, go up the tower and fight her before that, because my levels definitely weren't that exaggerated until the rocket base required me to refight every fucking grunt I ran into. I think it was Infinite Fusion that set it up so you had to do Lavender Tower, or like it set it up in a way that you had to do the order of events properly. I think you had to fight your rival, and then it would open up Celadon or something like that. So at least they made you do the rival fight instead of putting it off. But I kind of like the freedom to do what you want. Because the thing is, you come into Rock Tunnel, you get to Lavender Town, and it's like, oh, this place is weird. You go in the big ghost tower, and like you're really incentivized to explore it just based on the fact that it's really different than everything you've seen before. It's like, holy shit, dead Pokemon, right? Ghosts and shit. Your rival's here, so it's like, okay, let's do this first. And then you get to a point where it's like, oh, sorry, you can't progress anymore. And then it wants you to continue on to Happy Celadon Land. Alright, Jun, it's time to fuck things up, because you're a ghost. Even we couldn't identify the way we're ghosts, and Okazuki Scope might be able to unmask them. Okay. Kana, that's 3. I don't forget how Gen 1 works. I don't. It's actually kind of impressive how quickly things can go. like, I'm pretty sure as soon as you beat the Rocket Hideout, you're actually allowed to go to Silph.Co. Like, that's the only thing restricting you. And the weird thing about, Kanto is the level discrepancy gets kind of weird. Be gone. Like, you start in Palette, you go to Viridian, you get to Pewter, and it's like, it's all linear at this point. You can't side wave, right? You get to Cerulean, and you can go up north. You don't actually have to fight Misty. You can go down, you just have to go to Bill. Then you can go south. Then you get access to the side route, and you can go back to Vermilion, and you can kind of go back to the whole, like, west side of Kanto. You can kind of do that. There's a couple things you can do, but then you head on through Rock Tunnel, and that's when the game gets kind of weird. The game gets kind of weird here because the levels are still linear to an extent. And you see it in the tower, you see it in the rocket base. Erica's kind of high level, that's fine. But, chat, you don't have to beat Erica either, do you? What does Erica give you? What does Erica give you? I don't remember which gym gives what. I actually don't. I'm drawing a blank here. Brock gives you access to Flash, right? Misty gives you access to Cut. Surge gives you access to Fly. I believe Erica gives you access to Strength. And Koga gives you access to Surf. I believe that's what it is. New skill unlocked. Wow. Jewelry Storm. Throw rocks. I mean, that's funny, but no. Erica is Strength. Okay. So, you don't need Erica until Victory Road. Because I don't believe Strength is used. It's not used in the Pokemon Mansion. It's not used in Viridian. Mandatory progress with Strength is not required until Victory Road. So you don't actually need to fight her, huh? But then once you get through... So once you beat Team Rocket... Once you beat Team Rocket and you get the... You can go to Saffron, because you get access to the tea or the drink depending on the game you're playing, and then Silph.Co's unlocked. But this is where it gets kind of weird, because Silph.Co's levels are all around the same level as like everything you just fought, so it feels like it's the next step. However, the Fighting Dojo levels are like in the mid-30s, early 30s. Merlin's new. But when you get to the rival fight in Silph.Co, his levels are way higher than all the Rocket Grunts. And then you go to Cycling Road, and their levels are really high. But then you go to the route from Lavender down to Fuchsia, and their levels are perfectly reasonable. And then you get to Koga's gym, and his levels are unreasonable. And then Sabrina's unreasonable. So there's just a weird mishmash of, like, NPCs that have mid-level 20 Pokemon, and then every important trainer suddenly has mid-30s, and you're just like, what? What is going on here? Like, Koga's gym just... Like, the first fucking trainer you fight in Koga's gym's got, like, a level 38 Hypno. A level 38 Hypno! You know what Erica's, like, Victory Bell was? Level 29! That's a 9-level difference from the gym leader to the first gym trainer in the next fucking gym. What happened there? That doesn't even make any sense! Anyway. Point is, Kanto gets kind of weird at a certain point, and, like, you just kind of do everything, you just kind of do everything in a weird, in a certain, like, format to it, and then it's just, like, the only place left to go in the entire map is Cinnabar, and then it's, like, done, you know? It's, like... Everything feels like there's so much, but there's a point in the mid-game where you actually just hit every town, like instantly, and then the only thing left is just going to Cinnabar, and then you have to go back to Viridian, and then it's to the Indigo Plateau, which is right next to Viridian. It's so weird. Because once you do Celadon, there's only 2 places you haven't been yet. Well, 3, I guess, because Cinnabar. And it's just Gym 5, Gym 6, and Gym 7. And you just kind of get to them pretty fast, because you can go to Saffron pretty much instantly after Celadon. And getting to Fuchsia is a bit time-consuming, sure, but it's not that bad. You do have to go up top of the Lavender Tower to get the Poké-Flute, though. So there's that. But yeah, Gen 1's kind of weird like that. What's even weirder to me is... Okay, so... Blaine. So you go to the Pokemon Mansion. Again, the Pokemon Mansion's levels are around high 20s. The fossil Pokemon that you revive, that you got all the way back in Mount Moon, that thing is... You're giving it a level 20. There's just no way you're going to level that up. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna level that up. Nobody uses the fossil Pokemon in those games because you get them at such an awful time. You're at the end of the fucking game at level 20. You go into Blaine's gym. Guess what, asshole? Blaine's Pokemon are in the 40s. Alright, you beat Blaine. Now what? Alright, you now go immediately to Giovanni. Like, there's nowhere in between to go from Blaine to Giovanni. Unless you go out of your way to explore other places that you didn't already. So then you go and you fight Giovanni, and then Giovanni's got level 50s. And then you beat Giovanni, and immediately you want to go to the left. You go left. And you go to Victory Road, and your rival stops you, and he's got level 50s. What is he doing with those? Then you get in Victory Road, and you got level 40s again for the cool trainers and shit. And then you fight Lorela with her level 52 Dugong, and you're like, huh? What do you mean level 52? Your rival has a level 67 starter. That man gained 12 levels in Victory Road from the time you beat him to when you reached him. How did he do that? I don't know. Both of them do this. They're both guilty of this. Red, blue, yellow, green, fire red, leaf green, they're all guilty of this. Lyrica, why is this not working? Bro, I have thrown $2,000 in threads at you and you're just not giving it. No, but Streamer, see, the fossils are water rock, which are both really good types at dealing with fire types, right? So you can level them up and you have an answer for Blaine. That's so right. Tell me something, chat member. How did I get to Cinnabar? How did I get to Cinnabar? Oh, you use Surf. That's right. Now tell me, how did I use Surf? Oh, you probably already had a water type to use Surf, right? But Streamer, I had a Rhydon use Surf. Oh, you mean the ground rock type? Both types also good against fire types? But Streamer, I had a Kangaskhan. Well, you got me there. You got me there. If you surfed on there on a Kangaskhan, you got me there. But Streamer, I didn't have a water type I actually liked, so I just had a HM slave for Surf. Alright, well, that was your choice to make. This guy didn't use fossil Pokemon. I used the fossil Pokemon in Gen 6. But too many of the fossils come too fucking late, and I never want to use them, because some of them are bad. Bro, Aerodactyl is an ass Pokemon. I mean, he's better nowadays, of course, but his learn set was garbage. I don't think he learned any, like, rock moves. Like, at all. Because Ancient Power didn't exist in Gen 1. I don't think he even learned Rock Slide. I think he just had, like, I don't think he learned anything. I don't even know if he could use Fly. Seriously. And you don't even keep in count of the ones I found. I'm gonna buy some more threads. That was ridiculous. I'd never seen that many seal threads fail in a row before. Like, actually. Almost every answer that isn't, like, Kangaskhan or I had an HM slave for Surf. But Surf, like, what? How are you not having, like, a functional water type at that point in the game? Unless you're deliberately going against using one, right? Let me make some money. There we go. Okay, I don't know where all these gold coins came from. Lance Aerodactyl's a cheater. So is his Dragonite, because it has a reflect. Lance is, he's kind of full of shit, despite how he likes to preach about, how you're supposed to treat Pokemon. He's got 3 fucking Dragonites that shouldn't even exist. He's getting mad at Team Rocket for prematurely evolving Magikarps. What's his excuse? Just an stand-up act guy. Kana, Seija, Yoshika, Lyrica, and Merlin. So, that's 5. I got 5 so far. Just 4 more. Alright, okay. Find my little Cubone replacement. I need Lunasa. So it's probably Yuyuko and Yomu in here as well. What? What? Who? What? He blew up a city in the manga. Oh no, he was a bad guy in the manga. He wanted to like rid the world. He wanted to rid the world of humans. Like the Elite Four were all antagonists in the manga. The manga's insane. Genuinely, the manga is insane. Koga, Surge, and Sabrina are all Rocket admins. Like, Rocket's a pretty, like, actual, like, scary group in there. People die. Like, people fucking die in that manga. It's crazy. It's really good. The thing is, I've never actually read past Generation 1. And I don't know why. I've read all of Red and Blue Adventures twice. I've read through Yellow once, and I don't remember it. And I've never read Gold Silver. And I don't know why, because I just don't know why. Where's the ghost? I must have been dreaming. Red has a Poliwhirl. That was his first Pokemon. It's awesome. I wanted to read the Hoenn manga a lot because I like Sapphire. Sapphire is the battler, and Ruby is the contest. And she's got a little canine. But then there's this weird Emerald guy. I don't like him very much. Yomu, 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 Yomu. Yeah, I might have gotten burned out or something. But I know it's good. I know it's good. But every time I read through Red and Blue Adventures, I just stop reading, and then I can't even get past Yellow anymore. I actually physically own a bunch of them. I own the entire Platinum set because I found an entire bundle on sale years ago. It was like $200. I bought it. Every fucking volume of Platinum. I have physical copies of like all of Red and Blue and Platinum, but it's so hard to get your hands on all of them. So, but I do own a decent amount of them physically. Your puppets have fully recovered. Give me your blood! It's just really annoying, because it's like, you know it's good. You know it's good. You are enjoying it, but for some reason, you just can't bring yourself to, like, check out more of it. You just can't. Why am I like this? I don't know. I want to read it again now. But what if I stop again? Zombies. One of the most common panels that people tell you about is the one where an Arbok gets cut in half. That Arbok was already dead, just in case you were wondering, but yes, that did happen. An Arbok did get sliced in two. Green, who is Gary, in case you were wondering, because Blue is the girl, she's in there. But it's Green, who is Samuel Oak's grandson. He almost gets killed by Agatha. Like, it's fucking insane, man. Pokemon World and the manga don't play around. They're like, yeah, this world is very dangerous, because Pokemon are very dangerous. They make that, they really take that concept far. No, I'd want to check it out from the beginning again. It's been a while since I've read it, but at the same time, that's the infinite loop you get stuck in, right? Where you restart because you were out of it so long, and then you don't finish it because you already read this before. But then you can't just start later in because it feels weird, like you're missing details. That's the trouble I have with these types of things. Fell to evil spirits despite my training in the mountains. Joshka. Give me blood. Everybody's got a Prism River. You don't want to read Silent Sinner in Blue? Come on. Silent Sinner in Blue is so good. Don't you love when you're reading a chapter and then suddenly you're reading a chapter from Raisin about her being on the moon? You're like, yep, I love these characters. This one eats peaches all day and is very lazy. This other one is no nonsense, serious, and very boring. Don't you like those chapters? I like those chapters. They remind me why I don't like Silent Sinner in Blue. Oh, maybe I should pay more attention. Alright, get burned. Oh boy, here he goes. Here he goes. Somebody stop him. Joke's on you, motherfucker. I got nothing more to say. How dare you voice your opinion? It differs from mine, so I don't like it. Please consider that other people will hear your opinion and not think for themselves and parrot what you're saying. Alright, I thought about it. I don't care. There's a certain degree of... what's the word here? If I say, you should think for yourself, chat member. Don't let me think for you. And if your response to that is, you're absolutely right, streamer. You're like, also, you're kind of defeating the point of what I'm saying, but also not. You see the problem here? Do you see the problem here? If I tell you to think for yourself and you say, okay, then you're not thinking for yourself. But if you disagree and go contrarian, then you're also not thinking for yourself again. What an old tombstone, it looks fragile. What? Oh shit, there's secrets back there. An old fragile tombstone. I probably shouldn't break that because I probably shouldn't. But I'm going to when I get the chance. Streamer should really pay attention to what he says. Everybody knows that everybody who watches streamer can't think for themselves. And all they can do is parrot everything he says. Yep, that's very true. That's why when I say I will give my streamer $5, everybody gives me $5 and they don't just shake their head and tell me to fuck off. Yep, definitely. That's why. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. What's going on here? Oh, you know, the usual. Earthqua. Sawako. You are all subs. What are you saying? All of you are subs. Why are you even talking? I've already gotten your money. The exchange already happened between us. Something fell out. My hair didn't fall out. It was a malevolent spirit. Be gone, intruders! You put on the Okazaki scope. Be gone, intruders! Scream! I see. Yomo! Still ask for money even from subs. Yeah, because your money goes to funding things for the stream. A, it pays for thumbnails. B, it pays for Grazy's electricity. What more could, like, is there a more noble reason than that? Is there not a more noble reason than that? If you can't do it for me, do it for him. We capped that on PP for half the team. Alright. I ain't paying the electricity, I'm paying part of the electricity. You wanna talk? Sure, why not? What do you want? Become my puppet. That won't be free. Give me 69 yen. No. What? You suck! Sure, why not? Give me an item. That won't be free. Give me 13 yen. Huh. Can I take him as a puppet? That won't be free. Give me 4 yen. No. Alright, I'll pay the 69. Become my puppet. Yay. Give me 50 magical fragments. Yeah. Give me 666 yen. Okay. Yay. Answer this. What's my favorite thing? Scaring people. Yes, exactly. That'll be enough. I'll join you. I'm Kana! We're friends now! Would you like to give Kana a nickname? Booger. Huh? What was I doing? I feel like I was on a rescue mission or something. She took my magical fragments. Now I have an odd number of money. I hate this. Alright, I got the little booger. Gotta retire! Oh no, what happened? Was I not looking? Just one? Stop it. You won't get anything out of me. My, quite confident for a traitor. Do you have the slightest idea what awaits you? Your grunts have been trampled over by a child. Was I not justified in leaving you? Haha, don't think our child will always spoil our plans. Hi, I'm here. Speak of the devil. Look, the lady's in trouble because of your actions. Shouldn't you take responsibility? One video? Actually, he's done like 8 at this point. He dropped a new one on me after I just finished the fucking backlog yesterday. And now I don't know what to do with myself. It's another long one I have to sit through. Tired of it. So much work. Work, work, work! I need to get out of here. Miji, this is your time. It's such a banger, is it? It's the Halloweeny video, chat. It's the Halloweeny one. That'll probably be available for Halloween, maybe. I don't know. Depends how many other videos we have. I put it as in there, you won't even believe. Oh well, I'll have to wait and see. Well, I got the April Fool's one. That one was very quick. That one was very quick. I barely had to do anything. I just cut a couple plot spots and cut it down by a couple seconds. However, the rigid memory one, I definitely... That one I had to put a lot more effort in than I would have liked. Cutting around things. I even went into the VOD myself and added more stuff. Even though I cut like 10 minutes. I had to add more stuff from different areas. You were cutting out my jokes, you motherfucker. I was watching my own VOD. And I was like, damn, that was funny. I can't believe I said that. And that was not in your highlight. You cut and then add. Yeah, because your ass cut all my jokes. I can't believe you cut the part where the Yukari is in the test tube. How could you cut that? How could you cut that part? What am I doing here? I don't know. She's because I would be fired otherwise. What are you talking about? Who's firing ya? Cut them out for time? Bro, it was still 39 minutes long. I cut like 10 minutes of shit out of there. 10 minutes! And then I added 2 more. It's now a 31-minute video. I suppose is the reason that our members could stop you. How could we? The hell am I cutting? A bunch of unneeded dialogue? And dead air. Bro, you left me clearing my throat in there. In the true ending segment. But when I activated the journal with 7 entries. Bro really left me clearing my throat in there. None of our members could stop you. How could we? I just had a great idea. We shall meet again. But the story? Yeah, I cut around the story. I cut around it so it got the important points. I hope. Well, you'll see it. You'll understand. You'll understand. I was on a daily walk to the tower when they found me. It would have been trouble if you weren't there. Meet me at my house in Lavender. I'll have a reward for you. Okay. That story is that game is more story driven. So maybe you should clear your throat less. Bro, I can't help it. I have a bad gag reflex. It's bad. I can't swallow or I gag, so I spit. And it's still pretty bad, but just how it is. Is this, I haven't even found Lunasa. This is 7. This is indeed Puppet 7. Okay. See, she said there was 9. Maribel said there was 9. And unless she missed one, she's probably referring to whatever's at the top of the tower. So Yomo and Yuyuko are on this floor. Yoshika's on the ground floor. Oh wait, maybe there's a puppet on the top floor. Is there encounters here? Yuyuko's up here. I have to assume Mima's up here as well, because she's another nether. Yomu. Next week, chat, we got a couple, actually. The Imperishable Night blindfolded one's ready to go. The Fumo Cart one is almost ready to go. I'm hoping that one's next, because that's the next one in the order of highlights done. I still have the Mugen one. I have the rejection tier list, but I'm working on that thumbnail. So that one's gonna take some time. God damn it. Alright. That makes 9. So now it's... I have to find Lunasa. She is actually everywhere. You cannot avoid her. The list of places you can find her are like... It's basically a list of places you can't find others. Come on. Where are ya? Merlin. Lunasa's probably on this floor. Actually, that means that you're currently out of projects. Chat. What's next? Grazy is out of work. We need to put him to work. We gotta put him to work. I need Naro to send his footage from Guess Who first before we can send you that. Minecraft hours. See, there's no way we can make a GOSB video because A, it's 40-something parts, and B, Grazy hates that game. So asking him to watch, like, over 100 hours of footage of that game, well, I might as well be asking him to put a gun to his head. What else is there? I don't know, go look. There's all kinds of things. You never know what's gonna be good until we try, right? That one-off playlist is pretty tight, gotta say. But we could do a smaller series as well. That weren't too many parts. Stuff like that. There's Lunasa. How about the Google Translate stuff? The Google Translate stuff could be pretty good. I'm just wondering if we should combine or do each individual one. I feel like with how a lot of it is focused on text, it would probably be it'd be better as a compiling them instead of just doing each individual game. Perfect Memento quiz. We have a video for the quizzes I took. We do have a video for that one. Perfect Memento of strict questions is kind of a weird one. Alright, there we go. And that should be all of them. Now we can get the hell out of here. This place. I don't like it. She's purple. Alright. I need to awaken the Seeker. I'm hungry. Ah, you're here. Here's your reward. Moon powder. That's it? Well, were you expecting more? Well, you're lucky you do have something else. A deal. I can clearly see you're on your way to become champion. If you do, you become quite famous. So here's my idea. You give me your image rights and allow me to take care of merchandise using your growing fame. If you do, I'll give you an artifact that's been passed down in my lineage. His name is the Wicked Flute. With it, you can wake up the puppets blocking the way to Fuchsia. So what do you say? Will you let me be your manager? No. Is that so? Well, feel free to come back if you change your mind. Shit, I don't have a choice. I look forward to our mutual profit. I just sold my rights. If you claim all 8 badges of Kanto, I'll give you a nice reward. Alright. Well, let's go fuck up a Suika, I guess. Huge. I can't go to Saffron yet. There's still a roadblock. Speaking of. Large lass. Is that a puppet? Use the Wicked Flute. The awful sound awakened the puppet. It attacked with a grumpy rage. She's very large. She's level 50. Whoa. That's gonna kill me. Probably should have waited to the... Whoa, I'm alive! Should have waited for the truant turn, but whatever. The cognitive music test work for a highlight? I have no idea. Alright. The seal thread actually worked. It's massive. I almost ran. Do something popularity poll related to cash in. Yeah, actually, if we do that fast enough, we can get that out before the popularity poll begins for August. We can get one for 2023, the Marissa show. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should do that. That did nothing. Stay in your seal thread for one more turn. Thank you. There we go. Big Seeker. We had an item finder. Ooh, if I had an item finder. Alright, well. Head into Fuchsia. Hunger Games highlight? Yeah, that could be one. That could be funny. I don't know, right? It had to figure out how funny it truly is before we can do it. The popularity poll one is good, because we can do that one before the popularity poll actually comes out. And it'll be, like, relevant. And then we can get the VOD done for checking out the popularity poll 2024. Hell yeah, brother. See, the Hunger Games stuff is funny. I wish we had more unique, like, events to run it, but I don't have time to think of things, nor is anybody else. You want to fight me? Electricity is my specialty. I don't know a thing about Puppets of the Sea, though. Rainbow's Awesome Holiday. That one's possible. It's just lengthy. Shady Trial is like 9 VODs long. That one's 9 VODs long. That one would be a clusterfuck. Because there is a lot in that game that would be good. But we'd have to be so selective. There's really, like, you can't cut around Shady Trial. You have to experience the whole thing. It just doesn't work otherwise. A 5-hour highlight. I know, that's a mega cut at that point. What is this boy doing in here? I'm searching for moon powder. Have you found some? What a life it must be, hanging out with your poopits all day. Hina Millionaire is not a bad idea, but that one's also lengthy, and it would just be basically picking out the best interactions, which that would be a lot of sitting. That would be a lot of sitting. It's a pure yap stream. Yeah, I know, but so is the rejection tier list, and that one is one of the highest performing VODs on the entire VOD channel. Do you know how quickly that one jumped up to, like, what it did? It's unbelievable. People ate that shit up. It's crazy. That's why the highlight ought to be golden. Liquid gold, baby. It did do numbers. It's 8th most watched and it's like a month old. That's insane. Think about Vinny's highlights. When Vinny has highlights, they never really go further than like 25 minutes, right? Sometimes there's a thematic angle to them, less so than a game itself. 9 VOD streamer. I know, I'm aware, but that's why you have to make clips. You make clippies. And when you make clippies, you can remember important points, and then you just use the clippies to create the highlight. It's like science or some shit. But we're doing this so late, we haven't had the chance to really do that, right? But it does help a lot to basically clip the best moments, so you know exactly where to look for the best moments for the VODs, right? For the highlights. Give me back all of my energy. I don't think the sorters work for highlights because of how you can't really see the progress when you jump around. That's kind of the problem with those ones. Tier lists are better for edited content because even if you don't like see the explanation for everything, you can still see where a character ends up. But in the sorters, you can't really see that. You can't really see that. So the roommate sorter one was really good. 4 VODs long, but I don't know how you'd cut it down because a lot of stuff would just be like, you'd kind of lose. It would basically just be focusing on different interactions more than the result itself, I suppose. But I don't even remember what I said in most of those. Although it was 4 VODs long, so it's fucking 10 hours. "10 hours of work." We're trying to avoid hard work. We're trying to min-max here. Minimize watch time, maximize revenue. Well, that's fine. Bang. 56. New skills. Poltergeist. Stronger, less chance to scare. Don't need it. Me, G. You learned Drain Seed yet? Found a life. Ingrain. Okay. Took me 2 full work days to do that 2-hour tier list. There is a limit. Well, I mean, you don't have to do everything in one day, right? You can break it up into different days. Normal Alice. Yeah, light her on fire. She's steel. Maya's water. Water dark, I think. Uh-oh. Man, the AI loves that move. Okay. The more ideas, the better. The more ideas, the better. It just means Grazy gets to play Minecraft for a couple days. And I can send him back to the gulag. Yeah, come down here. Community poll. I don't know about that, because I'd have to put specific things on the community poll, right? Which means I would have to put a bunch of things that I would think would be highlights, but in that case, we already have a bunch of things that, you know, I would want to highlight based on that, and then we can just work from there. Polling it doesn't really do anything, because polling it would basically be we have ideas and we're trying to figure out which one we want to do first, but that's not what we're doing. We're just trying to find ideas in general. Which puppet's stronger, male or female? There isn't many of the former. No, there is not. She's a Rocky Barrage. Spike Stones are stronger, I believe. So I don't think the critical hit thing is affected by sheer force. Alright. A little trick. Just a little trick. You know, the Fumo Kart video that we did was 4 different VODs. That was 4 different VODs. And Grazy just did each one, like, individually at a time. So he's done it before. That one's not technically a one-off, but, like, he just did each individual part, and then I put them together at the end to be, with a couple extra additions. So we can do multiple VODs. It's just a matter of how many there are, I suppose. Just don't want to turn like something that's more than 5 VODs into a big ass project because it gets boring. Look at Joel. You see how fucking long Joel spent making that Voices of the Void highlight? He just working on it for so long, and he finally put it out. And I don't think he's played Voices of the Void since. I think he might be burned out on it, even though it's gotten updates and such. Only one of those VODs proper 2 hours. Yeah, but the point is we can do multiple VODs. Like, we can do that, and it's not like you have to be. It's not like the video has to be on my desk by tomorrow morning, right? Will you heal me? You are so convenient. Thank God. As long if we have a series and you can just work on it, because we have a lot of backup right now. We have like 8 highlights, dude. Like, we have 8 highlights right now that, and since I'm releasing them weekly, we have enough highlights to get us through just September. Like, we're not hurting on content right now. So if you want to tackle a longer project, you can take your time with it. It's just up to you whether or not, like, which one you think would be good. One-offs are still always better because you can get everything sorted in one stream, but you can work on multi-parters if you think you can get actual stuff out of it. It's not getting lazy. Getting lazy would imply we have nothing ready to go. Bro. Brother. Just cut the dead air between the words that I speak, the noises that I make, and leave in the good hee-ha-ha moments. Ow. What do you want to work on? Huh? What do you want to work on? Did you even think about that before? You ever think about what you wanted? He's posting glorp. He's dodging me. voices? No. I'd rather it stay to Touhou. Because it's on the main channel. It's just a bunch of birds, dude. All I can do is click flash over and hope for the best! Ibunseki or Kubanashi? Yeah, those could be good. Kubanashi, I have a fan game video of. That one was great. Ibunseki, I never actually properly finished. But that game had some neat aspects to it that you could probably fish out of it, but it's a lot of odds you'd have to fish through, so that would be a project, an undertaking. Goodbye. Kyo Hiko. Alright. Oh yeah, Ibunseki had horny artwork. It had horny artwork. These damn wild Tsukasa puppets stop using Changeling. It's getting frustrating as hell. It had horny artwork and a bunch of like random memes for its translation. Its translation was like all over the fucking place. Yo, Jun's just kind of cleaning up right now. Cause they're level 50, but they're still normals, dude. I mean, it is just junk trainers. The Sakuya summary, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't just her though. I just want to seal a Tsukasa, alright? Yeah, I getcha. You need to use skill cards to teach good skills to puppets. How did I We gotta make the content. I already have another idea for a edited video I wanted to do, but not until I finish the one I'm working on. This one's a power. Where's the Pocket Wars highlight? Oh, that's good. That could be great. Who wouldn't want to watch Pocket Wars where I cheated perfect stats and just insulted the conversation? That's a great idea. That will kill Gracie. All the more reason to do it. I still got a little bit. Skill cards, puppets can learn and unlearn easily as many times as you want. It's like when Patrick wrote a song and they sung it and then they died. It was so bad. Wow, your badges are cool. Think about the main channel audience. Okay, but does that include the guy who is... I mean, he's only done it like 3 times now, but he is very angry about my my Yomu and Reimu art. He's very angry about it. He's commented on that thing like 3 different times now. And it's just like, alright. Okay, brother. My bad, my fault. I was making a Kirby joke. I was making a Kirby joke! I can never solve Narumi. I don't even know, bro. Now, if there's anything I've learned, it's this. If you want to be a smashing hit, You have to draw things that appeal to a wider audience. The highest reception to any art piece I posted has been that one, and I know why. I fully acknowledge why. But that's true what they say. Sometimes you gotta get your goon on if you want to actually like see a lot of attention. You fall for the trap. You fall for the trap. I don't know why people are more likely to interact with your post when it's 18 plus, but yeah, it's either memes or porn. You have to do one of the two. You can get away with softcore, but it's still like illicit, so you know. But anything aside from that, it's kind of a gamble. This is not me becoming a gooner artist. This is just me explaining what you have to understand when it comes to art. If you want attention, the easiest and quickest way to do it is what I just said. Also furry. Also furry art. I have been waiting for you to show up, motherfucker. It's power, Aya. Minarico game? Oh, that game would be good. That game would be very good. That game was awesome. Well, I mean, you still need to be good, yes. Miji could not survive. If I had the bit chip item that makes you take more chips, she would have died. You still need to be good to a certain extent, but it's pretty undeniable that there are certain things. You're gonna shooting arts me, but I'm faster. There you go. Wish I could fly like them. You still need a degree of skill, but you're gonna get more attention with the same amount of effort in Zorn than if you didn't do Zorn, right? That's really what it is. And the softcore stuff too, because I don't know. Like you're not drawing a nipple, but you're drawing extreme cleavage. It's like, whoa. Comes a blue archive artist. Not me. I have zero interest in blue archive. Absolutely zero interest. Double Megumu. The only thing I know about Blue Archive is it's high schoolers with guns. And it's just like, this is... I understand completely. I understand completely why this is so successful. It is not hard to figure out. But I am not touching gacha games. People probably play Blue Archive like people play Touhou games. Which is to say, it has an extremely large following, but this one's a gacha game, so people probably do play it, quote unquote, but it's still a gacha game. Like 5 others, but yeah, but there's certain, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I don't know how things catch on. Did you know that VTubers were at a Dodgers game? Coil, huh? That shark girl showed up on the seventh inning and sang. And they had baseball cards. They have skill cards on sale. Yeah, that happened. That happened in our current world. Vtubers are another one of those things that I will never be able to get into. Ever. And I'll see to it that it stays that way, if I can help it. But the amount of mainstream attention, or mainstream leakage they've had is quite impressive. Especially that one. Especially that one. Because that... Fish Girl's not even Japanese. She's not even Japanese, but, like, she's huge. One of the streamer's classic hater moments. Who said I'm hating? Who said I was hating? I said I will never understand it. And where in that sentence did I say I hate it? You are hating so bad. Right now, I hate you. You are painting me in a negative light. Think about what you're saying right now. If I said this about you, I'd get in trouble. It's not fair. Where's my justice? No, I told you before. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's when they talk to you in that high-pitched voice. Ultra high tone. Alright. They talk to you like you're a dog. I can't deal with that shit, man. I can't. The Legend of the Winged Mirages. Double fire. He only accepts that in his Japanese animes. Yeah. Kind of. You know what's funny? I was told, because I talked about this before, and I got a comment. And it said that, like, some of those VTubers who get like announced before they even have like any form of content, before they've even done their debut stream or anything, they get an extreme increase in like in, you know, this like sub count on YouTube. Like, it's just, they just get so much. They haven't even done anything yet, and their channels are already like exploding. That's a thing that happens too. It's a big corporation. Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is these people who haven't even done anything yet are like obtaining a massive following before they've even done anything. It's like a pre-order. Yeah, but isn't that weird? Aren't these people? Aren't these human beings? Sure, they're pretending to be anime characters, but like, they're being tossed around like fucking corporate products. Winning, losing is insignificant. Of course they have a good track record. I don't know, man. Do you know how many VTubers exist, chat? Have you ever looked into that? I'm sure somebody has gotten curious. The amount of VTubers that actually exist. To call it a phenomenon is an understatement. Kitty Anna. Oh, I wonder what your other puppet is going to be. Yo, Jona's just killing everybody. I feel like VTubers are more common than people just using standard webcam at this point. Oh, you're a little worrying. Consume. No, I don't want to be a VTuber. No, 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 no. Ah. Alright, you have changeling, so... kill you fast. Look, I'm on route to be an old man. Okay? I'm on route to be an old man who doesn't understand new age things. That's where I'm going right now. I'm gonna hit 30 and I'm gonna be a new age boomer. Or everything that got popular with people barely like younger than me, it's gonna fly over my head. I'm not gonna get it. No, thanks. Yashie. Oh, okay. Let me ask you something, chat. Let's say right now, at this moment in time, I'm streaming. Tell me. What would a VTuber model add to your experience right now? What would it add to your experience? Forgot I had Lucky Egg on Shun, so she's been juiced. I would have a target for my rage. Bro, you okay? Nothing. An anime girl. You see? You see what I mean? There's no reason. There's no reason for it. But you know what it is for? Because you would get attached to the character, and this is the part about it. People get really attached to the character you're playing. Which is somehow it's somehow more okay than getting just attached to the person themselves, because it's the fictional character. Very strange. This is me. Okay, these Pokeballs are pretty sucky now. Be sure to buy only Great Balls in the future. This isn't good. Come on. Stay in the seal thread, please. Stay in the seal thread. Come on! Stay sealed! But this is the same reason why I never saw an appeal in webcam chat. If there's no reason for you to need to see my face, then there's no reason for me to show you my face. My face doesn't add anything at all. It just doesn't. I don't mind webcam, but I just don't see a reason for it. And that kind of thing, I feel like it needs a justification for me to do it. Because all you would see of my face is me. That's it. That's all you would see. Yeah. I needed a face cam for blindfold because that way I could prove that I was actually blindfolded. That was important. But me doing this, I would just look bored. I wouldn't be reacting. I wouldn't be overly animated. Some face cam users, Coney for example, I like watching Coney. He's got webcam, face cam, but he's a very animated person. So like his webcam does add to it. But in most people's cases, the webcam is really just like, it just feels like it's there because they were told it should be there, or they felt like it should be there. That kind of thing. But some people can make it work because their reactions actually do add to the stream. Depends how animated you are. For me, I don't really think that's the case. That's all. But I do have an idea. I do have an idea that will require a webcam, so we'll see in the future. There was I forget who it was, but there was an instance, okay. There was an instance a while back of a VTuber who did a face reveal, and then she had a huge decline of subscribers after she showed her face. And that really makes you think, huh? That just really makes you think. How attached people get to the fictional character. It's crazy. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea who she is. All I know is that she did a face reveal, and then she then posted her analytics afterwards, and it was a sharp decline. I was like, oh, they weren't fans then. Well, they were fans of the anime character, and the thing is, I know it's weird to think, but it's like the illusion is ruined. You know, it's like that. The illusion is ruined. You're there for the anime character, and it's like, then you're reminded that, oh, there's a real person behind that anime character, and then you don't want to be a part of it anymore. I know that sounds really weird, but like, that's kind of how it seems like it is. Japanese people being... This was an English VTuber. This was English, my guy. You can't blame the Japanese for this one. Wouldn't really want to see the face of voice actors. Well, you say that, but most of the VAs in Japan like have to do more than just voice act, right? They're basically like idols to a certain extent. Even the ones in the West still take care to maintain a good appearance. But it's like, Just got my ass blown up by a Miji. Go, Alice. Well, that's the thing, right? Like... That's really what it is. Oh, that was strange. People know what I look like. I don't really hide what I look like. Then again, my Twitter picture is like 5 years old at this point, so it's a bit outdated. Maybe just a little bit. But the point is like, when you can't put a name, you can't put a face to a voice to a face. There's like a mystery to it. And then the mystery's solved, it gets boring. But then it kind of depends how used to people get. Run. That picture was taken at Genesis 5 years ago when I got up on stream to play against Shinji. I got fucked up, but they took a really professional looking shot, and I was like, that's a good picture. So I took it and used it because it's me in the picture, so Of course I did. And I used it, and it was a nice shot. A nice ass camera. Never took a shot quite like that. I forget what type you are. I think you're wind. You should be wind. I mean, you're gonna do that first anyway. I didn't do that bad at that Genesis. I really didn't. I could have done better. I did get fucked up by Shinji though, but that's to be expected. It was really good. There's a number of streamers who are successful with only their voice, but they're still known what they look like. Obviously, Vinny and Joel are my main examples. Vinny and Joel are like, you know what they look like, but also they don't ever have face cam, so it's like, it's whatever. ZFG is another one. ZFG doesn't use face cam or anything like that. His streams are very chill. Worcester sometimes uses face cam, but it's more like he has a camera pointed in his general direction in a dark room. So it doesn't really count. It doesn't really count for him. It's cool you made your puppet so strong. Maida's right, and you know it. Why is there a gang down here of Tengu, dude? Place messed up. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. You can see his face when the thunder animation plays. Yes, yes you can. I'm looking forward to the day that he goes back to complete the game speedruns of Pokemon Stadium 2. I do look forward to that day. Well, there have been cases where like Vtuber stuff malfunctions, and then the person is revealed. I've seen that before. I've seen some clips of that. The Vtuber program fucks up, and it's like, oh, now you can see the guy. But I don't think it's because everybody's self-conscious or anything like that. Some people probably are self-conscious, and then other people just don't feel the need to have a webcam. It's kind of brave to put your face out there on the internet, because a lot of people who don't do that will then judge you based on your appearance. But it's people on the internet, so not much you can do about it. If you're gonna talk shit about somebody's physical appearance, you better have a mugshot of yourself to back it up. That's all I'm saying. Don't dish what you can't take, blubber boy. It's another one of those win-wins, you know? It's easy to beg for money on stream when you have face cam. Well, yeah, because I can put on crocodile tears. I can also use Italian gestures. See, when you talk, you know, I can move my hands. Sometimes I do this. Sometimes I do this without thinking. I'm doing it right now because I know I'm making a joke. But like, hand gestures, body language, stuff like that. Like, I do that when I don't have a controller in my hand. I do that, but like you can't see it, so I don't think about it. But I do actually do that a lot during the during the tier list streams. I gesture a lot and nobody can see it. Why go all the way up there? I'm Fuchsia's right there because I didn't want to come back on this route. Once I'm done this route, I'm not coming back on it. I would have had to walk all the way around Fuchsia to get to the Pokemon Center. When I can just run up to that nurse talk. And also the nurse heals you instantly without the little jingle. So she's faster. Maybe those dark steel, so this should just kill her. Panucci. Italiano. Did you know Columbo is Italian? His character, anyway. He's Italian-American. Could never handle a restaurant. I cooked a pizza! Work like a president, party like a king. Hey, I'm a runner doesn't mean I can't say things like this to people. What does being a runner mean? I know speak the English. Sorry for my bad England. See you later. Hello. Prepare to die. I'm actually impressed you're alive. We'll change that now. Shun would never be able to run a restaurant because she wouldn't be able to keep the register full. Then her sister would show up and ruin everything. I will never run a restaurant. So sad. But she would eat at a restaurant. Alright, Alice, get up there. We're almost through here. There's like 3 or 4 more trainers, I think. A good call on that switch, huh? Not that I couldn't have killed it anyway with armor break, but whatever. You know, one of my favorite things in Hina Millionaire Lunch is the idea that when Jun goes out to eat at a fancy restaurant, she's very, she's very careful about her appearance. But in actuality, if she could just order crab and drink big mug with reckless abandon, she would be happier. That is great. That's my favorite. I clicked the wrong attack. Whoops. Oh, I'll have the classy, the sophisticated meal, please. No, just order crabs and booze. Beer mugs and crab, and just scarf them down. I've never had crab before, to be honest with you. It's like fancy or something, though. Telling you, Hina-chan Millionaire Lunch, that game is like everything. Everything about Jun that I like to think about Jun comes from that game. Somewhat of a cool fan and expansion of that one-line Dormy said about her. Kind of, but not really. Dormy's line is that her dream self believes, based on her dream self, Jun actually wants to live a quiet and modest life. But she's a victim of her own ability. So, you know, she's overly glamorous and spends a lot of money. But she does, the way she's presented in Hina-chan Millionaire Lunch is that she does go around. She goes around a lot. She finds people with money, goes out, takes them to the cleaners. But she puts on the perfect girlfriend act kind of deal, so they'll spend on her. But in actuality, she's not really modest so much as she's just like she's always reserved to fit the role needed. You don't get to see her true self as much. It's so obvious you should know this, but Earth type skills have no effect on most birds. More birds. When I whistle, I can summon birds. Yeah, we know, buddy. What do you mean? What do you mean? You say that. You say that so aggressively. I'm just saying that when she goes out, she plays she plays into her target's interests, so she's not actually being herself. And sometimes you can get a peek into what she actually like when Hina communicates with her, which I think is great. That's how you learn different things about her like that, and that's my favorite interpretation of her. He loves Jun. You can call me a Jun apologist if you want, but you were the one falling for a materialistic and vain-looking character. She approached you because you had money, and you went along with it because she was pretty. You didn't care about her. She was just arm candy to make you look better. That's what you thought, and you paid the price for it. So yeah, eat shit. Click this move. Not that I ever click sound moves. Spud up. Very good. Anything fascinating in this grass? Oh my god, Daiose level 51? What are you doing all the way out here? You're so far away from Route 1. Shouldn't look superficial. She probably judges things by their physical appearance. No, I think she judges things based on how much money they have. She definitely looks like she's a vain character, but I think the main thing that makes her tick is money. Which I hope so, because then I have a chance. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. I can produce enough of extra cash just for this one moment. She only takes money from those who can afford to lose it. Just so you know. Target's high profile. Shizuha. Yeah, right. You're right. No, I'd have a better shot. I'd have a better shot in the looks department than the money department, which basically means I'm shit out of luck. I'm shit out of luck. But that's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Three more encounters in this grass. I don't know why Dai's here. Two more encounters in this grass. Oh, okay. But guess who made me think sort of based on how nice they'd be on a date? Okay, well, we want to do it to a tier list, because if we make it a tier list, then we can turn it into better content. But you're right. That would be pretty good content. Come on now. Oh god, there it is. Bro, you said it! What the fuck? Hey, this should be good content. Hey, you're right. Maybe we should do that. Oh, there he goes! Oh my god, there he goes. Like, bro. Huh? You said it! Oh. Twisted my idea. I'll twist more than your idea if you keep back-talking me. 63, okay. Okay. You wanna go? Listen, man, as long as you're not, like, over 200 pounds, I could probably pick you up and throw you. It's possible. If you're working on a puppet book, visit the Safari Zone. All sorts of rare puppets breed there. Can't become a good puppeteer with just one strong puppet. By raising many evenly is no... Wait, you said that before in a different place. A narrow trail west of the Viridian City. It goes to the Puppet League. Huh? Those are the same NPCs from fucking... Not here. There was no Super Rod. Don't say a word, take this. Where was the Super Rod house? Now go, a world of fishing awaits. Warden? What do you want? Are you here for the Safari Zone? It's just north of here. Go and catch some puppets. Haha. What's this big ass house? There are 5 different areas in the Safari Zone. The gym leader isn't popular in our city. Many say that she's hiding something. There's an abandoned shed in the Yitsum Lake area of the Safari Zone. Maybe we should get rid of it. Each area of the Safari Zone has different puppets. Oh boy. It's a whole stream and a half in there, huh? Safari Zone has a zoo in front of the entrance. Letty! You can find her in the Safari Zone. Narumi! You can find her in the Safari Zone. Sumireko. Who's the gym leader? Rika uses steel-type puppets. They're weak to fire, earth, fighting, and warp. Furthermore, fire and warp are resistant to steel. It's Rika. Careful. Many say that she doesn't play fair. She doesn't play fair? Okay. Farzan Warden is old, but he's quite active. Okay. Who am I again? I don't know. Who are you? He's got a Koishi. That's the old move deleter. Thank you for the resub, Andrew. What do you got? Nothing I need. He doesn't even know who he is. Slow down, you'll have a heart attack. Okay. Nitori! Sagumi! I can beat her. Level 57, by the way. Yeah, I know where the Super Rod is supposed to be, but I came from that route. I came from that route, and there was no house to enter. I kind of picked the wrong move. Oh well. Where'd he go? I mean, it makes more sense since, like, you could actually get the Super Rod before the Good Rod, and then the Good Rod was pointless. The way it was spaced made no fucking sense. I'm fine. I could take another one. Or so I thought. Or so I thought. The Super Rod is on the route to Fuchsia from Lavender after the Suika. Well, we didn't pass any house. It's just really weird because that's one of the ways to Fuchsia, but then you get to Fuchsia itself and that's where the good rod is. It makes no real sense. But I guess you could think of the route between Lavender and Fuchsia as bonus content, so they put a little reward out there for you. Either way, it's kind of weird. Old rod's in Vermilion, good rod's in Fuchsia, and then super rod is just there. Yeah, it's probably on Cinnabar. Why do I... Do you hear that puddle sound? The fuck is up with that? You hear that? Why is there a puddle sound? That's so strange. Parsi. Skuya. Oh shit, Daze. I heard it again. Okay. The puppet in the water moving? Oh, that's probably it. Rainbow! Shimmy. Try this fire game. There are rare puppets that only be sealed there. It's my turf. Get out of here. There's a whole other route up here to explore. I think sound was good against fighting, right? I guess you're not fighting type yet. Ow. Alright, we're gonna beat this guy and read our book and wrap it up. I got a couple corrections for Alice from Slash, but I think I'm gonna need some help with a couple more of them. So, Ogie, I will need your help. I'll need your help today to get Alice to a good point. It's mostly her sleeve that's bothering me. I can't seem to... Like, the foreshortened sleeve, I'm not really sure how to, like, get it to work. But I have a couple things that I can apply that Slash gave me that I'll probably do first, and then we can figure it out from there. I do wish I could, like, do this on my own. Like, every time I draw something, it's just like, there's always so many corrections required for it, which I'm grateful for, but I do wish I could get it right the first time. Because not getting it right the first time is really consistent. And kind of happens to everybody, but it's still annoying. Alright, let's read my book. Let's read my book. I'll fly up to Celadon, I think, and go down Cycling Road. We're at Fuchsia. Books. Rainbow. While calm and collected, this puppet is the first to attack papyrus-infected puppets. Culturally important. Oh, we already read that one. Okay. Often found near human cities and buildings, they are known to gather bits and pieces dumped by humans to build their own creations, rivals of Rikako puppets. A brash puppet that likes challenges will get close to battle-hungry puppeteers, sometimes seen attempting to steal the weapons of other puppets. A puppet commonly seen playing with children, playing the role of the police. When the children grow up, they often become their first puppet. Habitating in deserted areas, it likes the company of puppets and puppeteers from the outside, granting both parties comfort. Often found in human cities and buildings, they are known to gather bits and pieces to the same text as Rika. Yeah. A puppet common in dark places is unknown whether the place is dark because the puppet is there, or the puppet is there because the place is dark. They gather to play with puppets and children alike, so they keep one will make your other puppets more obedient through its influence. Yeah, that sounds like her. Presumably related to Merlin and Lunasa puppets, but the precise relation is unknown. Didn't want to write for those ends, I see. The soul by its side is said to be that of a dead puppet, but it's unknown if every puppet can become a soul. Some say that the reason there is no food in deserted houses is because of Yuyikos. Recent studies have downplayed their eating capacity, however. Traditionally revered as local guardians, they have treated as pets by the rich for the last few centuries. Once attached to its puppeteer, it will make them travel through dimensions for no reason whatsoever. It appears to just be how it shows affection. Was used on boats to tell its position before the longitude problem was solved by the NTR pocket watch. Said to be able to see boundaries. It does not, however, prevent it from crossing them. For that reason, teaching it restraint is quite hard. Compulsive hoarder. When they receive a report of lost items, the police usually investigate Renosuke nests first. Found all across Kanto in large groups, Tohikos are most people's first introduction to wild puppets. At night, some forests will be totally pitch black, if not for the light emitted by wriggles. I've seen that one. Although a lamb puppet, it often dives in shallow water to fish for its favorite food, lamprey. Puppeteers are often confused after fishing them up. Most modern medicine comes from studying their work, yep. With an ability to change size at will and a tendency to crash anything after drinking sake, it's not uncommon for suikas to block roads for hours or even days on occasion. Yep. They read Hina? Since ancient times, they've been revered as protectors against misfortune. For unknown reasons, they are often seen floating in the water. Kept as guard dogs in many homes. Although rough, it can become affectionate towards its owner after a while. It's said that whenever a snai sneezes, the wind will soon pick up in the direction it is facing. They live in still ponds of water, waiting for eternities to pass by before catching them with their tongue. What the fuck? Lives in water as well as in a place where atmosphere is tense. Got that one. Lives in caves, digging nests in walls and floors. Many of the secret bases popular in Hoenn are actually former Yamame nests. Utsos have been the source of recent energy revolution thanks to the creation of nuclear fusion reactors. After the invention of the flip phone, Hitates have been observed being born with one. Scientists are still trying to wrap their heads around how it's possible. Yoshika are born with a talisman on their heads. If removed, the Yoshika can no longer move. For this reason, Yoshika talisman traffic is illegal in no less than 43 regions. They have the ability to create talismans similar to those of Yoshikas. If a Yoshika loses his talisman, a Sega is the only one that can make it move again. They patrol through graveyards to protect the tombs. Some grave robbers have never been seen again after their encounter with a Tojiko. A trickster puppet known for taking the appearance of other puppets. An old tale tells you the puppeteer who bonded with a puppet, only realizing months later it was a Mamizo. Their eyes for treasure. Wagasakis are often found in the Hoenn region, search for shards underwater, as well as to investigate sunken ships. It's been scientifically proven that fluffing a Kagero can cure various illnesses and increase lifespan. Other fluffy puppets are thought to have the same properties. Okay. In folklore, Sagame reversing fate with their words are common. However, recently it's been proven that Sagames cannot in fact speak, just like other puppets. Said to bring misfortune to their puppeteers, some puppeteers choose to bring one along just to have an excuse in case of defeat. The constant threat of Suikos doesn't deter this puppet from curiously investigating anything it sees. Bad children in the Kanto and Johto region are told they'll be eaten by a Nemono if they keep misbehaving. Nemono has never been seen engaging in such actions. Puppeteers have met this puppet suddenly report a sudden urge to buy it various things. The puppet is thought to have the ability to bend wills. Used for centuries by elites and guards in several regions, the common masses usually prefer Momijis over it, though. In the past, their sculptures were often used to decorate palaces and mansions, and their works are still popular in the art market today. Said to bring bring good fortune. They are often kept in small shops for that reason. Big shops don't bother. Create societies and forests where they create tools and trade tools. Tools such as two sticks glued together. At the end of the day, they are still puppets. Sanyo's owner is naturally happier than a normal person. Several associations are currently debating whether Sanyo's smoke should be considered an addictive or not. Although it cannot speak, several criminals have used them as an excuse for their crimes, saying that a Tsukasa had whispered to them to do it. Said that the concept of market comes from seeing Shimada's gathering to trade nuts, fruits, and branches. So the underground of the Sinnoh region has been dug by these puppets. Some claim that other such tunnel systems exist beneath other regions. I like the flavor text in this game. They're quite fun. Alright, chat. Well, I climbed the tower, I beat up Mima, and I'm at Fuchsia. So next time we play, we're going to go up down Cycling Road, check out the Safari game, and beat up Rika. And that ought to be a good time. Congratulations to me, the streamer, for making it through another day of pressing A. How could I have done it without you?